This is our soil blocking recipe for what we can get in Alberta, Edmonton area. I'm using sea soil container complete and coco coir that has been rehydrated. I sifted the sea soil already with the 1/4-inch sifter. This. I got that from the Valley. It's fabulous. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically do 4 parts sea soil, container complete, not just the fertilizer compost. This is the one that's actually like the container one. And then I'm going to do 1.5 parts of coco coir. And then I use 3 teaspoons of this Enrich powder. So I've added 8 cups of the sifted sea soil, 3 cups of the hydrated coco coir, and I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of the Enrich powder, which has fungus that helps the roots. We're going to talk about that more another time. I just found this was easily accessible at our greenhouse, and it's a company from Australia, and I thought it was cool and it worked, so that's what we're doing. And I'm gonna mix it together. Okay, then I'm gonna add we'll start with about 1.5 cups, and then another cup. Okay, so once I've got it all mixed together, I'm just gonna test it with my hand. And so it's not dripping when I pick it up, so that's good. When I squeeze it, I just want water to come out from the dirt, and that is perfect because now you can see it stays in its form. So now I have 2 sizes of soil blocks. So I have 3/4 inch with little dimples for the seeds, and then I also have a 2-inch soil blocker. This one has the square inserts. It also comes with just a dibbler, it's called, which makes it similar to this, where it just has a little divot for the seed to go in. So I'm gonna grab my tray. Well, I tried making a couple. So what I'm gonna do with the 3/4 inch is I'm just gonna press it into the dirt mixture. Let's just set my tray down. Just scrape off some of the extra. Push it in, and then on my tray, just gonna press it down and pull up the lever, and I have my little 3/4 inch blocks. So when I sow my little tiny seeds, I'm gonna put them in here in these little dimples in the blocks, like a snapdragon seed, for example. Then once my snapdragon grows, these are the 2-inch blocks. So same thing, I'm just gonna take my 2-inch blocker, just gonna press it, the dirt in. I get a lot better at this as time goes. Scrape off the extra. And then same thing, just gonna grab my tray and press. And there's 2-inch blocks. So when I'm doing a tray, I do want to leave some space in between so that I can pour water onto the tray to bottom water, and then the water will absorb into the blocks. With my little snapdragon, once it's grown, snapdragons you can just leave in the 3/4 block. I find last year worked pretty good, but some other things that are get a bit bigger and they have to grow inside longer in zone 3, I found you can take the little plant and then you just pop it into one of these little cube divots in your 2-inch block, and now it can keep growing really big. I'll show a picture of what my snapdragons looked like when I planted them out in 3/4, and then some of my bigger plants when I planted them out in the 2-inch. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope that's helpful. Took a while to figure out a recipe. This is loosely based off of the blossom and branch recipe. I basically just wanted to use a soil that didn't have peat in it. So that's why I chose the sea soil. It has natural fish fertilizer in it. And it has coco coir to hold the moisture. And then we're just adding additional coco coir because so that the soil blocks don't dry out quickly. And then yeah, this is just what I've been using because it was just easy to find and close. Talk more in detail about that another time. I've been learning lots. So yeah, this is soil blocking. Thanks for watching.